I'd invite Dr. Smita Bisen, who's the founder of Uni-Shakti. She's also a maternal and child wellness consultant, pregnancy and childbirth coach on parenting education, and has empowered over thousands of moms with pregnancy and childbirth education, 600 plus corporate female professionals in their motherhood journey, and to join back professionally in their work as well. In her social contribution, she's contributed to training maternity staff, nursing staff, ASHA workers, Anganwadi, Sevika, Dr. Smita Bisen. Dr. Smita Bisen, I now request you to talk on Uni-Shakti, and thank you, ma'am.
Great. Thank you, ma'am, for this lovely introduction, Nidhi ma'am. And thank you, Yaluji Rao sir, Dr. Rashmi Kulkarni, Srinivas sir, the whole team of GIST. It was great listening to all the speakers before me, Dr. Nakul Parashar, Dr. Prashant Gangal. And yes, I would love to begin this session, interactive session. I would love to keep it more and more interactive. And I would love to start with this beautiful quote. हर खुशी है लोगों के दामन में, हर खुशी है लोगों के दामन में, एक हंसी के लिए वक्त नहीं, दिन रात दौड़ती इस दुनिया में, दिन रात दौड़ती इस दुनिया में, एक जिंदगी के लिए वक्त नहीं. Thank you so much for taking out time for that one zindagi. Okay, so let me start my presentation. As in spite of many trainings program, in spite of awareness programs in maternal and child care, okay, the support area, still there is a huge gap when it comes to the maternity support ecosystem, right from the planning phase till the time that child is 2-year-old, the first 1,000 days, the first foundational years. What you can say, from planning to parenting, there are many gaps. Yes, many advancements are happening. Many high-tech things are coming in this area of maternal and child care, but the basic support ecosystem is somewhere lacking. 1 in 5 mother experiences and goes through pregnancy undernutrition. Only 41% of the newborn get their mother's milk in first 1 hour, that is the first golden hour. These things are alarming, and somewhere we need to understand where we are lacking. Is it education? Is it lack of awareness? Is it lack of resources? Is it lots and lots of myths and misconception? Or is it just negligence? With that note, I would love to start my presentation. It's done. Yes, thank you so much for that patience. Okay, so as you can see, this beautiful plant, what do you see is the seed germinating, and that seed is getting slowly converted into a plant. Quality of the plant is determined by the quality of the seed we are germinating, isn't it? And for that seed, what we need? Anyone? Sir, you want to contribute? Srinivas, sir, what you need? Because I saw beautiful, background just behind you. So it is aligned with your background. So for when we see germinate the seed, what we need to convert it into
good ahar, good soil.
Yes. So basically we need a nutrient dense, rich soil. Again, what else we need? Water, sunlight, environment. Basically, we need a great environment, isn't it? And that is where we focus. We focus on creating a strong foundation for that mother right from the planning phase, and even before planning phase, when she is going through a menstrual, menses. So again, sensitizing her for taking a good health, good, taking care of her nutrition during menses also. So right from the planning phase, she has to take care of her diet, and that is where we focus on. Okay, so all the phases of menstrual cycle. Yes, today's women, she wears different hats. I'm sure many of us, many women professionals I joined, some of them are homemakers, managers, entrepreneurs, corporate professionals. We wear different hats. Okay, we are daughters, we are sisters, and a time comes when we become wife, and a time comes when we plan to have a baby, when we plan to start a family. Okay, and that is when, when the pregnancy happens, when she conceives, and the family is ready to bring that baby into this world. Each one of us, every member in the family wants to contribute in their parenting journey, and somewhat this picture appears. Okay, so the parent-in-laws, the grandparents, the colleagues, the pregnant friends, the relatives, they want to contribute in their parenting journey. Okay, so the couple is there, but all of them will come and share their advices. ये खाना चाहिए, ये गरम है, ये नहीं खाना, मेथी गरम है, ये नहीं खाना है, आपको ये खाना है. And then the lady gets confused. मुझे खाना क्या है वो बताइए, ये नहीं खाना है, वो नहीं खाना है, बहुत सारी चीजें नहीं खानी है. Okay, so lots and lots of myths and misconceptions play a very important role during pregnancy when it comes to a nutrition part. Okay, and then she goes on to search on the web. आज के जमाने में Google Baba is everywhere available. Even doctors are facing a lot of issues because of this Google. Any issue is there, they just go on the, the mothers, they spend approximately it is surprising. You will be surprised to know the young mother, pregnant mothers, she spends 7 to 8 hours on mobile. Okay. And then the information overload happens. I'm just sharing the problem statements, and she's also managing her work, career, and the family as well. Okay. So taking care of the family is one thing, but taking care of her work, her socio-economic, her society, her surrounding, that is again also going on. Okay, so when it comes to factors affecting maternal nutrition, yes, her socio-economic status matters a lot. Access to food, whether she has that freedom to buy that food. I will be focusing more on the maternal nutrition, as Dr. Prashant Gangal has already covered most of the part of breastfeeding and infant nutrition and toddler nutrition. My focus will be on, again, the foundation, creating a great foundation for that child. Yes, okay. So first is socioeconomic status. Second is access to food. Psychology of the food is very important. When it comes to psychology, what I have realized is, because I deal with the new mothers day-to-day basis, in spite of having availability and access of the food, a good socioeconomic status, availability of food, the freedom to take the food psychology, let's take an example, taking empty calories. Okay, in spite of having good nutrient dense rich diet at home, meal plan at home, she, because of lack of education and awareness, she will try to take empty calories like cake, donuts, biscuits, chocolates, and she thinks I have taken enough. Okay, so this is psychology of food, where because of lack of awareness, they tend to eat such kind of food. Next factor is food related myths and misconceptions. I have already covered that. Freedom to have nutrient rich food. बहुत बार घर की महिलाओं को freedom नहीं होता है. Most of the times the money is with the men of the house. So she doesn't have that freedom to ask for food. Okay. And these are what you can say, the rule of nutrition during pregnancy is postpartum, how it is related. Okay, so good nutrition is linked with healthier babies, more energy, that means less fatigue will be there, better pattern of weight gain and weight loss postpartum, less premature labor, less chances of premature labor, greater elasticity of the tissues, and more rapid healing after birth. That is postpartum recovery. When it comes to greater elasticity of the tissues, what I mean to say is, less chances of interventions. Okay. When the nutrition during pregnancy is great, there is very less chance of episiotomy, the interventions. And this needs to be, sensitized through education, regular education to that mother. Yes, as many of you have shared, the concept of rainbow meal, majority of the part, 50% of the thali should have, juicy component, more and more veggies, a variety of the veggies should be there, and all the colors should be there in the thali. So the mother needs to understand the concept of rainbow thali, instead of saying ki carbs itna lena hai, protein itna lena hai, fat itna lena hai, water itna lena hai, dairy itna lena hai, she gets confused. So the Uni-Shakti tries to, focus on making the process more and more simplified for her, because she doesn't come from a medical background. She doesn't come from a scientist background. She's, she wants some simplified approach to make it more and more simplified. What we tell is, follow obviously the, food types are taken into consideration, but I will not go into detail. To make it simplified, we, give this thing, a rainbow meal pattern. Yes. Again, making the focusing on, concept of holistic health, because health doesn't just mean, absence of disease. The WHO also says it is not merely absence of disease. It is also physical, well-being at physical, mental, social, and spiritual level as well. So we focus on all the aspect, the holistic aspect, because not just the physical health, but the mental health equally matters. There are many emotional changes happening during the pregnancy. Okay? So that is where our focus is. So the physical focus is on the Aahaar, Vihar, and Vishranti. And when it comes to the mental factors, Vichar, Vikar, and Vivek. Okay. So Aahaar, yes, the physical health completely depends on not the health doesn't only depend on the nutrition, but on the exercise, the rest, Vichar, Vikar, and Vivek as well. Okay. So this is the basic concept of calorie requirement, recommended dietary allowance, what are the macronutrients and micronutrients. Basic awareness is also given to that mother. When it comes to first trimester, most of the times what happens is, till the time that mother gets to know that she's pregnant, already 8 to 9 weeks are already happening. Until that time, the heart is beating, the major organs are formed, the circulation has formed, brain has started developing, rapid cell division and growth development is happening. And she doesn't focus on the, diet part. Because till most of the pregnancies, till the time she gets to know that, she's pregnant, already 2 months are already happening. So that is the reason, the focus should be more on the planning phase when she's planning pregnancy. So first trimester, it is stage of formation. Small and frequent nutrient-dense and folate-rich food should be advised, because the brain development is predominantly happening that time. When it comes to second trimester, it is stage of consolidation. मतलब ये जो ढांचा बन गया है उसपे, और मतलब it is, this is the time to catch up the nutrient, reserve and build your reserve in second trimester. Third trimester, the period of nourishment and nurture, maximum weight gain occurs, maximum brain development occurs during third trimester. Cravings, yes, here we work on the food psychology, how to, yes, cravings are the internal, what you can say, the instincts of that mother. ऐसा भी बोला जाता है कि the baby is giving that message to the mother that, she should eat such food. But what we tell is, yes, cravings are there, but we need to be mindful about what we are eating. The balance, the variety, and the moderation needs to be taken care of when we think about cravings. And yes, the multiple pregnancies, twin pregnancy, triplet pregnancy, and the special pregnancy condition where we should apply, where the in this case, let's take an example, a mother is having gestational diabetes, hypothyroidism, PIH, any complications. So in this regard, the mother needs to get a customized and a personalized approach depending on her weight, depending on her height, her lifestyle. The customized approach needs to be applied. So this was about pregnancy, how right from the planning phase, till full term of pregnancy, depending on the stage of pregnancy, the importance of nutrition should be taken care of. Let us quickly move on to the next aspect when the child is born. Okay. So again, same thing happens. I'm sure many of you are mother, and you must have gone through this process. When the child comes, the whole focus shifts from mother to baby, isn't it? How many of you have you experienced that? The whole focus shifts from mother to the baby. Okay, and during that one period, the focus should be mainly on giving that baby, and the baby should be kept immediately on the chest, the skin to skin, the kangaroo mother technique. All these things needs to be practiced. Okay, but the focus is on giving that baby honey. There are many cultures, there are many communities where this custom is sadly followed, where they give the honey to the baby. honey चटाना एक दस्तूर माना जाता है, एक नेक दिया जाता है. तो यहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. There is a huge need to educate not just the mother and the father, but it is huge need to educate the family as well, the immediate family, who is going to be the birth companion with the mother, and who is going to be a support, postpartum support. Instead of inviting lot many people in hospital, there should be restriction on inviting one trusted family member who is not judgmental and who is fully equipped with basic pregnancy and postpartum care knowledge. And that is the reason we involve the family members as well. And the best time to prepare that mother for breastfeeding, newborn care, and early postpartum care is during pregnancy itself. Okay, when we say that the nursing staff should provide the support during postpartum period, yes, that is equally important. But educating that the basic health literacy needs to be transferred from us, from medical professionals, from people like GIST, the members of GIST, and the aligned streams should focus more on educating that mother. Basic reproductive and health lactation physiology to that mother needs to be taught during pregnancy itself. Okay, so like this picture, all the members in the family, especially the mother and the grandparents and the in-laws, obviously they will share their experiences. Some of the experiences will be more and more happy, that like their breastfeeding experience was more empowering, happy. And let's take an example. If someone's experience is traumatic, someone's post childbirth experience is traumatic, she will share the same experience that it happens, ये सबके साथ होता है, ये दर्द सबको जाना पड़ता है, so it depends on the what kind of experience you are sharing with that mother. And that is the reason, if the mother is well aware what is breastfeeding preparedness, what is kangaroo mother care, what is skin to skin, what is latch, what is deep latch, what are the different positions, what is cradle method, what is cross cradle, laid back kab karna hai, what is colostrum, the benefits of colostrum, why it is first golden hour is important, the importance of prolactin, how prolactin works. To make it simplified, how we do is we educate the mother in her language, because she doesn't understand the golden hour, she doesn't understand the concept of prolactin and oxytocin. So what we tell her is, आप अगर किसी रेस्टोरेंट में जाते हैं तो आपको जो when the favorite food comes, it takes just few minutes to get that food ready. Okay, so same happens during pregnancy. The prolactin is like that chef which is preparing the baby's food throughout the 9 months. Okay, and then that delivery boy, that oxytocin comes and delivers that food from mother to the baby. Okay, so it just example making it simplified to the mother instead of bombarding her with medical jargons. Okay, so we try to avoid the medical jargons and make the things more and more simplified. Yes, so most of the things I will not go into detail. Again, here also the information overload happens. I try to correlate most of the experiences with my childbirth experience. In most of my talks, I share my childbirth experience. So this is 2012, my first childbirth experience, and 2019 is my second childbirth experience. So if you can volunteer, raise your hand, which one is more and more happy, empowering, so that upcoming generations can be inspired, and which experience you think is not so happy and emotionally traumatic. Anyone?
The second one.
Second one is more and more empowering. Okay, so when you correlate your story, when you keep yourself in that mother's place, आप जब खुद को उनकी जगह पे रखते हैं, तो the empathy, the compassion, it comes naturally. Most of the times I correlate align my experiences. Yes, so during my first childbirth, 2012, in spite of having so much knowledge in this area, in spite of having basic knowledge about pregnancy, childbirth, and I myself have attended many births, but because I was not prepared for that childbirth, I was not prepared for the breastfeeding, the whole postpartum period was traumatic, because the staff, the nursing staff, the gynecologist, obstetrician cannot be with me throughout. They have to be there with the other patients who are in emergency, the OPD, the operation theater. Here, the need is to educate the mother during pregnancy itself instead of relying on the staff. Yes, the role of lactation counselors, as Sir Dr. Prashant Sir said, it is very, very crucial, but the emphasis should be also given to educating the mother and the father and the family during pregnancy itself. Because during golden hour, it's very crucial period, and each and every moment is important. And 2019, my childbirth experience was amazing. Both the pictures are taken exactly 30 minutes after the delivery. You can see the hospital. And 2019 was amazing. Why? Because I was prepared for childbirth education. I was prepared for how to cope up with the pain, how to manage the pain, how to relax, how to breathe. My husband was prepared as a birth companion. My family member was prepared as a postpartum support, and they were completely aligned with the process. Okay, and what Uni-Shakti is striving is to achieve optimum basic health for the mother and the child, creating a strong foundation. Yes, skin to skin importance, we cannot deny. The importance of correct and deep latch. The pictures needs to be shown using the baby model, the newborn breast, newborn model, breast model, and the proper positions needs to be taught, educated to the mother. Different positions to be demonstrated. It's like not just giving the knowledge, but actions talk louder than the words. So actions matter. Everything needs to be demonstrated. It's like giving hands-on training. Why? Because see, she has spent years and years on the kind of education she wanted, career she wanted, where she is, but she has not spent even a single moment on understanding what pregnancy is, how to birth the child, how to breastfeed. And we suddenly expect, immediately after she should breastfeed. No, it is not possible. We need to educate for each and every moment. Importance of colostrum, foremilk. What is foremilk? What is hind milk? Why the baby is not gaining weight? Is the baby getting hind milk or just foremilk? Benefits to the baby, mother, and the family and the society. Okay, yes, very important. We never promote formula. We always try to educate the mother and stay away from formula trap. The role of prolactin and oxytocin needs to be, educated to the mother. Basics of weaning, sir has already covered most of the part. I will try to quickly go through this. We need to educate the mother about the size of the stomach. Okay, because most of the times the family think the stomach is very big. Okay, but for that newborn, the stomach is just the size of the marble. Okay, the first 24 hours. So baby just needs what? Milk. Okay, just a thick colostrum of just teaspoonful. Okay, so the size of the stomach needs to be taught to the mother. What is the size in 48 hours? What will be the size in first 1 month? What will be the size of the stomach in next 1 week, 1 month, and next 6 months? What should it be the weight gain? So the basic simplified, using the basic simplified language, we need to teach and educate the mother about the size of the stomach. Next comes the readiness of weaning. When the baby turns 6 months, the mother and the family are very excited to start the food, but is the baby ready? The mother needs to understand what are the signs to, is the baby is sitting upright with some support? Is baby excited for the food, raising hand, trying to grasp that spoon and hand? So we need to educate about the readiness of weaning, the complementary food. The role of tongue thrust reflex needs to be taught. The Phalaprashana, the importance of Annaprashan, what needs to be given in first 10 days, 15 days. I'll quickly go through the slides. The importance of, test words, the importance of all the touch senses needs to be educated, because she is not prepared for and aware of all these aspects, the weaning, Annaprashana, what foods needs to be started. We should also focus on the importance of weaning, starting, giving any new food type for first 10 to 15 days, and then introducing a new variety of food. The importance of giving that new type of food in the first half में ही क्यों देना है? Why the foods, new complementary food needs to be introduced in the first half? That should be also kept in mind. The importance of, making them aware about the allergy aspect. Again, one more thing is, again, the importance of, breast milk, because till 1 year, breast milk is still the primary food along with the complementary food. This also needs to be informed to the mother and the family that your milk, the mother's milk, is still the primary food for that baby. The importance of breast milk cannot be denied. Okay, this one particular factor, because when they start the complementary food, they try to ignore the breast milk, but breast milk is still the primary food till 1 year, because the benefits of breastfeeding are still immense. What food needs to be avoided till 1 year? The sugar, salt, the non-veg, egg.
Smita ji, sorry, I think you need to close it. We are running really far.
Yes, even, yeah, I was about to come to the end. So we have already completed. My focus was on maternal nutrition majority of the times, and I tried to cover that, so when it comes to collaboration with GIST, I'm happy to share that I have posted more than 150 short awareness videos on various social media platforms. I have a huge community of new parents. On LinkedIn, my focus is mainly on creating awareness through social media platforms. So in maternal and child care nutrition, when it comes to spreading awareness, I would love to collaborate and contribute. Yes.
Yeah. We will separately talk on that matter.
Yes. Sure.
Great.
Yes, so thank you so much for the opportunity. It was great interacting with you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Smita.